Their beer garden was voted the third best in the country by USA Today. Now they're getting ready to celebrate their 9th anniversary. Chris from Watermark Brewing Company is here to tell us all about it. Good morning, Chris, and welcome to Hometown Living.
Good morning, Kim. How you doing?
Good. I'm really good. Love to have you here.
Yeah.
I said to you off camera, I'm an entrepreneur at heart.
For sure.
I want to know the story about how all of this got started.
Yeah. So growing up in Stevensville, going to college, living in Chicago, moving back to Stevensville area. I met my two business partners, David and Justin, one weekend in 2014. I was the oldest at the time at 24. Justin was 23. Dave was 22. We started home brewing. We loved it. Light bulb came on and said, hey, let's write the business plan. Let's go after this. So Village of Stevensville approached us and said, hey guys, do you want to build a brewery in downtown Stevensville? And we said, we have no idea what we're doing. Absolutely. So after Jedi mind tricking some people into letting us borrow some money, we made the decision in 2015 to break ground in the middle of November. Got the foundation in very sneakily before the ground froze and the snow came. And we finally opened our doors in July of 2016. So we're coming up on 9 years already.
What's been the biggest obstacle in the 9 years of being in business?
You know, it's the red tape of everything. You know, being in the alcohol business, it's navigating through the Tax and Trade Bureau, suppliers, legality, everything else, because the barrier to enter is so high with all that red tape and that upfront cost. But like the community that we're in, the staff that we hired, the customers that we have, that's the easiest part. Our employees and our customers are the easiest part about what we do, because we've had bartenders that still work at Watermark since day one.
Wow.
We've had people that have worked there for 9 years, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's just a brewery.
Correct. So it's not just a brewery. In Michigan, we're considered a microbrewery.
Okay.
We also have a distiller's license, a cider maker license, and a wine maker's license. So, you know, I've been doing this a long time, and just off the cuff, I feel like you might be like a Chardonnay Savvy B type of person.
You got it.
All right.
And the slushies.
Okay, slushies.
So tell me about all of
oh
those,
my gosh.
and the ciders. So tell me about all those.
Absolutely. So the nice part about being in Southwest Michigan is that we can source apples down the way, blueberries from another farm to make a sour beer. Our slushies are one of our biggest sellers, especially in the warm summertime in our beer garden. You know, vodka based with blueberries and strawberries, you know, so it's think adult high-end 7-Eleven Slurpees.
I'm in.
Yeah, people crush them. They're amazing.
So what does it mean for you to have made it through COVID and be here and be celebrating your 9th anniversary?
You know, that was definitely the turning point, right? Everything froze for 3 months and you're like in the service industry thinking, man, what are we gonna do? We're a bar, we need to get people in here, we need to get creative and nimble. Our customers, employees, once again, like they supported us, picking up beer to go, helping out where they can. And, you know, you just kind of look back at that time and you think, man, we haven't necessarily made it, but we got through that trying time, and you persevere. And so we just kind of look forward to the future. And, you know, winning something like the top 3 beer garden, the USA Today top 3 beer garden in the country, it's a little bit of validation to be like, man, we started this cool thing that we thought was cool in this small town, and now it's nationally recognized.
How did that come about? Is that something you had to apply for?
It's just random. They just kind of hit you up. They hear about you on the interwebs, and they're like, hey, we saw Watermark's a pretty cool beer garden. So being the third best, right, for whatever that's worth, right, our customers definitely supported that in a popular vote. But it just kind of goes to show you some of the breweries you look up to that have been around for so long, that are huge, you're in the same conversation or the same ranks as them, which is pretty sweet.
So what happens in the summertime at the beer garden?
We evolve. So we're kind of in hibernation mode where our patio's enclosed right now. We've got like a 3 seasons patio situation. And then probably early May, we're gonna take those panels off, let the beer garden really fully, you know, grow the grass in, do the landscaping, all that fun stuff, music outside, the beer gardens, the fire pits, the dogs hanging out. We just extended our beer garden last year, which really allowed us to kind of evolve that even more. So
and you have a big party coming up.
We do. So July 19th, we'll be celebrating our 9th anniversary party. So Honor Credit Union's helping us present that. We're about to release the set list for all the music. We can't do it yet. We're kind of like negotiating those contracts right now. But we're really excited about some of the music we're going to be bringing in for that party.
So is it just an evening or is it a weekend?
It is a Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I love that.
Yeah, you got to stop by and check it out. It's, the beer garden itself is one thing, but like I keep going back to, it's the people that are inside the beer garden and the vibe that it kind of puts off, where it's like, Thursday nights, one of my favorite nights at the brewery in the summertime, we have 110 bike riders that cycle for an hour, and they all come back, and you just see this entire group of people who just rode 20 miles, 10 miles, whatever, and they just kind of all come back and share a beer around a fire pit together.
What's your big dream?
I mean, the cool part is you don't know what you don't know. So starting a brewery at 24, and if you were to look back in time and be like, as a 35-year-old, would never be able to do that now. So like, it's very cliche to say that I'm living my dream, but I truly am. I got to start a business that we're super passionate about with two of my best friends, and that we're impacting our community in a positive way.
I love it. I love your passion.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, and good luck with your anniversary.
Appreciate it.
I may come up to that.
We'll get you going on a slushie.
Oh, good. I'm there.
Absolutely.
If you would like to check out Watermark Brewing yourself, you can find their menu online at watermarkbrewing.com. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook, and please remember to drink responsibly.